PGA Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the stadium course at PGA West, live coverage coming your way of round 3 of the season opening event, the American Express. You know, for many years, this was Bob Hope's tournament. He, of course, a great entertainer, and we're in for an entertaining weekend of golf. As you look at the leaderboard on this Saturday, Keegan Bradley is on top. He sits at 10 under par. Play continuing here in this third round. Frank, we've been following this young golfer this week, their debut on the PGA Tour, and it has been a pretty solid showing so far, wouldn't you say?
I certainly would, Rich. Already beaten half the field. They didn't make the weekend, so that is a huge start in this career. And we both know, Rich, this is a long road on the PGA Tour, full of bumps and hollows. But at the moment, the gravy train.
Let's bring in a man who's been there. Nota Begay III, 4-time winner on the PGA Tour. Nota, our golfer in their first ever professional start, able to make the weekend. So you have to figure that was the goal coming into this debut event.
Well, some players make progress in big steps, although not in contention initially. Making it into the weekend is a step in the right direction and will help build confidence.
Just 5 feet left. Well done. That is in for a par here at the first. And he'll stay at 5 under. We come now to the 371-yard second here at PGA West. Short but demanding par 4 with bunkers down the left side. And an undulating green that will challenge the best of putters. Another very nice tee shot. He looks awfully comfortable here with these first couple of drives. The big drive got him here. Now a short one for his second. And that, a little beyond the hole, but a good shot. Yeah, well done. It's a birdie here at the second. And that's going to move him to 6 under par. Par 4 third's a good one at 471 yards. Ideal spot is the right side of this fairway. That way you keep it away from that large fairway bunker on the left. Good drive, and you'll have a chance to make a good score here. And that, a good-looking shot there. Well placed in the fairway. Second shot coming up, and we say hello to Iona Stephen.
Yes, 120 yards left to the flagstick. Pin, front right. It's a sneaky one.
And that ball looked very good in the air. Just doesn't quite finish up that near to the flag, but still on the green.
What a putt. Just missed, Frank. That's cruel. So that safely in. It's a par here at the third. And he'll remain at 6 under par. This is a good par 3, and it's the first one of the day, the 192-yard fourth. You can see the trouble is that large bunker on the right side. And I think obviously you would rather be long than short here. Okay, safely aboard. Oh, the pace was spot on. That ball somehow just decided not to go down. Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4. And he'll stay right where he is. All right, let's see what you have in the bag. Let's see what you have inside. This one is 535 yards. It's a par 5. It's nicknamed Double Trouble. You think you have 314 yards of carry? That's what it takes to clear that water. That's the place to be. That's right of the water and into the fairway here at 5. So now a tough carry over water for this, his second at 5. That one had to feel good.
Yeah, struck it so well. You could see that by the reaction of that ball when it hit the green. Landed so softly.
Oh, yeah. That's how you take advantage of a par 5. It's in for an eagle 3. Superb. Here we are now at the 255-yard par 3-6, one of the most intimidating holes at PGA West. Water on the right, but a big bailout area to the left if you want to play it safe. All right, you don't have to catch it on the middle of the face every time. That's on the middle of the dance floor, and a birdie putt coming up. Iona, this, a birdie putt.
There's really not a lot in this. It's going to get a little help from the slope, but not a lot to it.
Sensational. What a putt there from a long way out. That somehow goes down for a birdie. And he's going to move to 4 under par, just one shot off the top spot. We head now to the 346-yard par 4 7th with water down the right side. Accuracy off the tee is the key. Fairway wood or a long iron might be the play here. A little over 80 yards here as he gets set for his second. Here we go.
Now there's a good strike in there, just a little left of the hole, but inside 10 feet. It's about 50-50 chance on the PGA Tour of making a birdie.
Yes, runs that one right in. Hits a birdie here at the 7th. And he's into double figures now at 10 under par. This is one where you can just air it out, as they like to say on tour. Let the big dog eat here. Par 5/8 is 559 yards. There is no water like we had on the 3 previous holes. Lots of sand here, but this one, tee it high, let it fly, and go chase it. He just keeps motoring right along. Another good tee shot right there. Now the approach shot here on this par 5/8. What a good shot that is. Home and 2 on the par 5. Remember, made eagle earlier in the round, Frank. Now maybe a chance for a second.
I know we can't call it a double eagle, but talk about aggression in these par 5s. Way to stand up there and just hit the shot.
Now this for another birdie. Oh, goodness, that is too bad. That would have been a good birdie, but not to be. Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And he's going to remain at 10 under. Wrapping up the front 9 here at PGA West with a 452-yard par 4 9th hole. You can plainly see where you don't want to hit it. That's in that water down the right side. So paramount to be on the left. If you put that ball where you're supposed to, you have a good chance to finish this front 9 with a birdie. Yeah, you can't drive it much better than that. That's the quick pickup of the tee right down the middle. King cut back left here today as he stares down his second to the par 4.
It's a solid shot and a green in regulation, but a little away from the band.
I think that's what you want to do. Good lag putt.
Yeah, they can't all go in.
Okay, that's in for his par here at the 9th. And that will be a 31 on the front side, 5 under par. It's a recurring theme here at PGA West. Avoid the water. That's down the right side. If you do that, this par 4 10th at just 416 yards offers up a good chance to make a birdie.
Smoked that tee shot. Can't believe it finished in the first cut.
Tee shot found the fairway left. Now this, his second to the par 4.
In golf, you know, you've heard the term mulligan. You'd love that a do-over there, wouldn't you? I mean, that's just, that's very poor from that range.
That's going to scoot a foot or two by. So that's in for par to start this backside. And he'll remain right where he is. We come now to the longest hole on the course. How's this? 617 yards, par 5 11, aptly named Eternity. It is imperative to miss the bunkers down the left-hand side. Turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot. Going to take a big poke to get there, but a chance with his second to the par 5. Has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5. Frank got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot.
Chance now for another birdie. Okay, that ball on line all the way. It's a birdie here at 11. And he'll move to 11 under par. According to the scorecard here at PGA West, this 12th hole at 363 yards is the easiest on the golf course. It's the 18 handicap hole. Really, the only trouble would be those bunkers down the left side. If you put it on the right side, great chance to make a 3. Boy, the rhythm is definitely there today. Another wonderful tee shot. So not a whole lot left to go here as he'll set up his second for this par 4. Well, too bad, Frank. That one rolled right off the green.
It was just coming out so hot.
That one safely in. It's a par here at 12. And he's going to remain one shot off the pace. Look what we have here. More water. 214-yard par 3 13th, offering little bailout right and water left. Accuracy off the tee is the key here. Boy, that one did not want to slow down at all, and it winds up running right through the green. This will test the skill set here. It's his second.
Way too good, I must say. That was just smashed. Yeah, sizable putt left.
Not an easy one, 20 feet away. Ooh, good speed there. That'll leave just a couple of feet. Okay, that one finished off. It is a bogey here at unlucky number 13. And now he's going to fall a couple of shots off the pace. Arriving now at the 389-yard par 4 14th. Bunker on the right side of the fairway, so it is best to favor the left side off the tee. Is starting up the right side. Yeah, for a short hole, sometimes driver can be too much, and that one races right through this 14th fairway. Maybe not what you're hoping for from that number, but no damage. It's on the green. We turn to Nota Begay III for this look at birdie.
Well, and he's had great conversion on putts like this. Even when he's not close to the hole, he's left himself with very makeable opportunities.
Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And he moves to within a shot of the lead at 6 under now for the tournament. 15th hole, not surprisingly, is called Turning Home because we're headed toward the clubhouse now. It's 468 yards of par 4, and it's the second toughest at PGA West, so this is all you want. Need to be straight off the tee. If you can get it in play and away from those bunkers on the left and right of the fairway, 4 is a good possibility, and you'd be happy to make par here. Turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot.
Well, not super close, but safely on the green.
Here we go. This one for birdie. Not that time. Pretty good effort, but it'll wander a couple of feet by. Okay, a solid par here at the 15th, and he'll remain one shot back. We now come to the 600-yard par 5 16th. Avoid the bunker on the left side of the fairway off the tee, and beware of the massive green side bunker on your approach. Once in there, it's a chore to get out. It all looks so simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive.
Shot after shot. More evidence there with that beautiful touch.
Now this for another birdie. Well played there. A birdie here at 16. And he gets it to 12 under par. Arriving now at Alcatraz, the famous 17th hole at PGA West. Island green, reminiscent of Sawgrass, 168-yard par 3. It is most definitely a knee knocker. That one going to wind up smack dab in the middle of the green. He's hoping here to at least get this to tap-in range, but it is for birdie. Talk about electrifying this crowd. How about that one? A bomb for birdie at 17. And he'll move to 13 under par for the tournament. We finish up our round at PGA West at the 439-yard par 4 18. Key here, avoiding the water running down the left side of the fairway. It is best to favor the right side, but you have to avoid the bunkers there as well. Wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot. Perfect spot to play this second, middle of the fairway.
Just went a little bit too far and a little bit to the right, but still, anything inside 10 feet is excellent on this hole.
You betcha. Birdies at 16, 17, and 18 to wrap things up. So for the golfer we've been watching, it will all be on the line tomorrow. It is a tie atop the leaderboard after 54. EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From sun-kissed La Quinta, California, live final round coverage of the season opening event on the PGA Tour, the American Express. Sunday in Coachella Valley, all these golfers in search of that first title of the new season. It'll be handed out later today as we look at the leaderboard for this final round. We've got a tie up at the top at 14 under par. That will miss left, and it is up into the mounds along this first fairway. So, Frank, this a big day in the life of our young golfer. We've mentioned this a first ever appearance on the PGA Tour. I mean, what were the chances, you think, of seeing that name on top of the leaderboard on a Sunday?
I'd say 5,000 to 1. I mean, you probably wouldn't even get odds, but I mean, right now, Rich, you and I have both seen it. It was a dream at the start of the week. It is so close to a reality of actually winning in your first start. And, of course, if that happens, then the floodgates open. Sponsors, all of that. I mean, you tell me the rest.
It is, to say the least, improbable, a rookie winning in their first PGA Tour event. Maybe something that happens once every 5 years or so. Some notable ones of recent vintage. We've had Emiliano Grillo. Russell Henley did it in Hawaii. Even Henrik Stenson. They've all gotten the job done in their first ever professional start of the PGA Tour. Nota Begay III is with us. And Nota, what's it going to take at this point for the rookie to push it through and join that list?
Well, I need to be truthful here. A rookie winning in their first year on the PGA Tour is remarkable, but going out and getting it done in your first start of your rookie season is absolutely exceptional, and they have a great chance to be able to do that here today.
And now, problems there for our leader. That ball into the very thick stuff here off the tee. Pretty shaggy lie here as he'll try to muster up something for his second. Okay, a little left to do, but safely on the green. A birdie try on the second green, and with that, we welcome four-time winner on the PGA Tour, Nota Begay.
And he may have to play a little right to left break here, just because it's a downhill putt, but it shouldn't be that much.
Oh no, I think he was about ready to walk that in. That looked on target the whole way. That finished off for par here at the second, and the lead will remain one. Next up, the 471-yard par 4 third, nicknamed Crescent because the green is shaped like the crescent moon. Best to hug the right side off the tee to avoid the large fairway bunker on the left. Driving's been sensational all week, and here's another one that's going to set up nicely in the fairway. A very thin green to aim for here as he readies his second. You can't go wrong with finding the middle of the green. That's well done. Down to Iona, this for birdie.
Well, they often say it's the toughest putt in golf. There's not a lot to it. I think you can take dead aim.
Nicely done. It is a par here at the third. And that's going to preserve this tenuous one-shot lead. We arrive now at the first par 3 of the day, the 192-yard fourth. Large bunker on the right is the only trouble to avoid. Better to be long here than short. Okay, that's going to end up right in the middle of the green. We welcome in Iona Stephen. This, a putt for birdie.
We're looking at a right-to-left break here, but it demands Spanish hands. It's all about feel, not much break, but it will have speed.
Close. Couldn't ask for much more on that putt.
That one finished off. It's in for par. And this will remain a one-shot advantage. Up next, the 535-yard par 5 fifth they call double trouble. 314 yards to carry the water on the left. That's a big poke. So if you're feeling optimistic, give it a run. Driving's been sensational all week, and here's another one that's going to set up nicely in the fairway. Got every bit of that, threw it all the way there, and got it to stop. Home in 2 on the par 5. Oh, yeah. That's how you take advantage of a par 5. It's in for an eagle 3. Superb. This is a monster par 3, this 6th hole, at 255 yards. On top of it, you're looking at water on the right. The good news is, if that's just a little too much for you to take on, there is a bailout area on the left if you'd rather play it safe. Yeah, we see this a lot here at 6. It is such a long par 3. This one doesn't stay, and it's into the rough. Nicely read there. It is a par here at the 6th. And that cushion's going to remain 2 shots. Par 4 7th is only 346 yards, but there is trouble down the right side with the water, so you need to be straight here. And it might be a good idea to pull out the fairway wood or even a long iron just to keep it in play. Give yourself a chance at making birdie. Well, it's 74 yards here as he's set for his second. That one finished off. It'll be a par here at 7. And this is going to stay a 2-shot lead. Up next, the 559-yard par 5/8, where we get a little break from the water found on the previous 3 holes, but there's plenty of sand to make up for it. Good driving hole. Let it rip. Solid, a good drive in the fairway. Really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
Ten-foot putt left. Pace perfect on that one. It's in for birdie. He's got it to minus 18. Finishing up on the front side here at PGA West with a 452-yard par 4 ninth. Water down the right, so it is best to favor the left side off the tee. This up the right side off the tee. He just keeps motoring right along. Another good tee shot right there. Frank, break down this second shot here at the 9th hole.
The second shot's a little bit like the tee shot. We know that the biggest trouble is on the right with the water, but there's also a bunker between water and green. So Pete Dye is enticing you to try and play the correct shot, which is one that just moves a little left to right towards the flag. And there is a little bit of relief. You know, if you just miss it a touch, you're in the sand, not the water.
Will that stop? Yes, that was not easy down the slope, but that's pretty well done. Just a tap in there for par at the 9th. And he's going to go out in 32, 4 under par. Starting the backside with a 416-yard par 4-10. Favor the right side to avoid the water, which is once again a factor. Oh. Ready for his third shot. Needs to hit this close. Okay, not a bad lead. That's a good shot. Nope. Okay, that one in for a bogey here at 10. And he's going to fall to 17 under. Well, here it is, the longest hole on the golf course. The par 5 11 is 617 yards. You need to bash that tee ball and get all of that second shot. Who knows, maybe you can get home in 2. This one is all you can handle. Yeah, good swing and a good result, as that is safely into the fairway. This only about 5 feet for birdie. Well done. That one rolled in for a birdie, and he will surge into the lead here with 7 holes to play. Up next, the number 18 handicap hole at PGA West, 363 yard par 4 12. Left side of the fairway is well guarded by bunkers, so the right side is ideal.
It might be in the rough, but that was absolutely crushed.
It is in the rough, but it appears to be a pretty good lie. Should have a go at this. His second now at the 12th. Yes, smart play from that distance. Just use the putter to make sure you get the line, and this one goes down for a birdie. Quite a par 3 here, the 13th at 214 yards. There's water left, not much bailout on the right. That's what a good par 3 is supposed to be, requiring one well-struck, accurate tee shot. Oh, he gets that one to stop perfectly. That is very well judged. Chance now for another birdie. Oh, how about the run here? That a 3rd consecutive birdie. And if he can close this out, it'd be a 3rd victory on the year. Once again at PGA West, we're looking at a hole that's not overly long. It'll tempt you 389 yards. The key, keep it away from that bunker on the right side of the fairway. So you're favoring the left. If you get it where you're supposed to, then you can access the whole location. Birdie's a good possibility here. Yeah, pretty easy to run it right through this 14th fairway if you take driver, and that is on into the rough.
Didn't check, Frank.
Yeah, just not enough spin on that. Really, I mean, that almost like took that first bounce and just ricocheted forward.
8-foot putt here. Oh, that is right on the precipice of going down. But I do believe it's going to stay out. Safely in. It's a bogey here at 14. And that will drop the lead down to 2. As we arrive at 15 and head back toward the clubhouse, we come to the hole they call Turning Home, a 468-yard par 4, and the second hardest hole at PGA West. Have to be straight off the tee, as there are bunkers on both sides of the fairway. Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. Front left hole location here as we await his second to the par 4.
In my book, that's a good shot. You can really aim at the middle of just about every single green. If you did it all day long, some of those would finish up close, and you'd have plenty of birdie putts.
Oh, yes, a perfect putt there. It is in for birdie here at 15. And the lead is now 2 with just 3 holes to play. This is a really good par 5 here, the 16th at 600 yards. If you're able to avoid the bunker on the left side of that fairway, you'll have a good chance to get up either on the green or near the green. What you want to avoid, obviously, is that enormous bunker up by the green. If you do end up in there, you may have a problem getting out. Boy, the rhythm is definitely there today. Another wonderful tee shot. And that is going to get into one of the toughest bunkers you'll find. If you need a ladder to get in, you know it's deep. Yeah, look out. Kind of sculled that one, and that's going to be over the green and into the rough. Look out. I mean, that one came out jalapeno hot, Frank.
Using all the real estate, and now really got the work cut out to get down in 2 putts.
This from 7 feet. Yeah, that's a good roll there to come away with just a bogey at this par 5. And that's going to bring the field tighter as the lead's down 2-1 with 2 holes to go. Well, you know when a hole is nicknamed Alcatraz, it is oftentimes not the most pleasant experience. The 17th hole's only 168 yards, but we're looking at an island green, and we're looking at all sorts of trouble, and we're looking at the pressure ratcheting up late in the round. This one has your attention, and on this shot, you need to be almost perfect. Okay, that one's dancing. Iona's down there. This for birdie.
Yeah, it's a long putt, so pace is important, but there's not a whole lot to it. I fancy the chances of getting this close.
Yep, not bad. Had to put a little extra into that one, but got it there. That's a pretty good effort. No problems there. That's par here at 17. And the lead will stay at 1 with just the 18th hole left to play. Finishing up here at PGA West with a 439-yard par 4 18th. Yet again, we're trying to avoid the water. That runs down the left side of the fairway. If you keep it down the right side, well, then you'll have a chance to maybe get out of here. Finish up the round with a birdie 3. That is a great number on this finishing hole. Oh, that's trouble. Oh, and a very rare mistake in what has been a terrific round to this point, as that is going to be into the water. So the drop taken, and now he'll try to find some way to fashion an up and down from where he is and still get out of here with a par. Kidding? Oh, this game's unfair sometimes. That looked in the whole way. Okay, so a bit of a rough finish. It's a bogey at 18, and that lead down to 1 as it's time to wait and see what happens for the golfers still to finish. Well, that about wraps things up for us here today. I'd like to thank my partner, Frank Nobilo. Enjoyed it, Frank?
Certainly did, Rich. Once again, the golf course provided more than a stern test.
And for the entire team, I'm Rich Lerner. Until next time. No winner yet. We'll keep going until we get one or until the sunlight fades. But for now, it's on to another sudden death hole.